Hello everybody, welcome to Survivorland. My name is Evan and today is part 3 of ranking the 14 seasons of Survivor that I have watched. Now this is the last part of the 3-part series that I started a couple of weeks ago and I've had a very fun time making these videos. Like last time, this video will have spoilers and I have not watched all 40 seasons of Survivor. Anyways, let's get into the video. 11th place is Survivor Gabon Season 17. This season overall is just sort of a mess. Sugar kept going to Exile Island over and over again, and the players very often argued with one another.
Sugar, you are an unemployed, uneducated leech on society, and the only thing I would vote to give you is a handful of antidepressants so that no one else has to be subjected to your constant crying anymore. And maybe if you got some, then it would seem a little more sincere when you are crying about your dead father. You don't deserve the million.
There are a few great players in this season and a really amazing winner, but all of the other players didn't play that well. Very commonly, the players in their alliances were not on the same page. A lot of the players were very unlikable and definitely not memorable. There was some good gameplay at some points, like when Bob, the winner of this season, made an incredible fake hidden immunity idol and got a handful of people to sway their votes to his side.
It's sort of like when you're holding up a bank. You don't necessarily need the gun, because they think you got a gun. They might leave you alone.
This season is definitely not the worst season out there, it's just not that enjoyable to watch as a whole. It comes 11th place on my Survivor rankings list. Survivor South Pacific Season 23 goes to 12th place. The season actually has a good amount of enjoyable players, surprisingly, and 2 popular All-Stars come back in this season, but they weren't even half as enjoyable as they were in their past seasons. There's so many unlikable players in this season that you don't even think that much about the fun players. One of the worst winners ever, in my opinion, won this season, Sophie. Honestly, all Sophie did was win a few challenges at the end, and she was pretty useless apart from that. In my opinion, out of the final 3, Coach should have won. Ozzy was definitely the most enjoyable in this season, and by the way, just a random fact, he was voted out 3 times in this season because he came back from Redemption Island 2 times.
7th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific.
Lucky 7.
Ozzy, need to bring me your torch. 9th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific. Ozzy, that's 6, that's enough.
You guys fell for my master plan.
I was spoken. And once again, you will have a chance to get back in this game.
You better believe it.
17th person voted out of Survivor South Pacific and the 9th and final member of our jury. Ozzy, need to bring me your torch.
Not really much to say about this season, and it comes 12th place on my list. 13, the unlucky number, goes to Survivor One World. I actually hated the season so much. The season had no likable players at all, apart from Kim and Troyzan. One of the most hated players ever to play this game is in this season, and this season is super duper boring to watch. The main dominated alliance is a women's alliance similar to the one in Micronesia, just on a budget. None of the players are really memorable, but for some reason I remember this one part of the season very clearly in my mind.
If it is going to be a blindside, it's going to be pretty funny and pretty, exciting.
Why would it be fun and exciting?
I don't know, because blindsides are always fun and exciting. You're like, I always get excited if something like that goes down. And if it does, cool beans. If it doesn't, touche, whatever.
12th person voted out and the 6th member of our jury. Kat, that's 4, that's enough. Need to bring me your torch.
Anyway, I really disliked this season and I almost put it in last place. Now last but definitely least, 14th place goes to Survivor Nicaragua. This season is a piece of crap. Literally, the entire cast are only a few enjoyable people and everybody else is just terrible. The winner of this season, Fabio, was one of those enjoyable people, but to be honest, he only won by goofing around and winning the final few challenges.
Fabio, the winner of Survivor Nicaragua. Fabio.
I barely remember half, if not more, of the cast of this season. They are that forgettable. The only person that was playing decently well was Marty until he gave his idol to someone else for 0 reason. Hey guys, what's going on? So I recently finished 2 more seasons, Survivor Blood vs. Water and Heroes vs. Villains. They're both really good seasons, and I'm currently working on Caramel Fans vs. Favorites 2 and Redemption Island, which are both not that good of seasons. But I had a fun time making this series. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you do. I will probably make another one of these like rankings videos, maybe when I finish 20, if not a little bit more seasons. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.